to start the production. This direction. The main reason why I'm building it this way is I'm going to need to have quite a bit of storage. And that's not destroyable, so I'm going to have to go up, just trying to avoid going that extra level. I don't know why, but those rocks are going to get in the way, so here we go. All right. I don't know how many are going to be in each stack, so I'm just preparing myself for quite a bit so that I can hold those 20,000 copper powders. Okay, so this is going to be at that height. So we're going to have everything is going to assemble at this level. All right, that's ready to go for the feed.
This is ridiculous.
I have a feeling that we are far too far away. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to line up here. We're going to eyeball it. So that's going to start, and then while that's producing, I will start building the, make sure it's actually flowing. And I'll start building the pieces. There we go. Now that one's going. That I need for the stairs and the balconies. All right, so it's all working now. Here's the other thing I'm going to do, because I have it and then I can collect it later. I'm going to summer sleep this bad boy, double up my production rate. Okay, so that'll take care of that. So those are going to be out pretty soon. So let's take a look, see what I can do for my smelter production. See, this is actually keeping up with, because I did balance it in advance, with the influx or the inflow of my copper. But I can boost it. So now we're up to 300. So if I'm rolling 300, and each one of these has 4 smelters, so that's why it was 120. I need it to be 150 production. 45 is going to be 180. Pulse a Summers loop multiplier. Okay, so it is now taking in the full 300, and it's producing with the output multiplier. It's producing 90 per, so 180, 360, 720. So we got 720 copper being produced per minute. Which means it's good that I'm running the level 5 belt. It's going to use all of it. Okay. So now that we have that established, that'll start to build that up quickly. I mean, relatively quickly, I guess I would say. This is what I get for not snapping to world grid up here until I got to this part. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cheat a little. Maybe. Oh, you know why? I think it's because it only does it on foundations that are stairs or direct ramps, not these down corners. Like if I was doing this as a direct ramp, I bet you it would work. Let's try it. Test our theory. Yep. There you have it. Here's what I'm going to do to avoid this, because that's just going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to right angle that. Have it do the stair down over here. And that's just going to be a regular solid foundation. go. And we'll do walls. I guess that is going to have that little bit of a crop up there. Okay. Well, that is what it is. No problem now. And now we're just going to do the industrial railing and just kind of clean this up a little. Make sure it's OSHA compliant. Alrighty. So we've got that going. Fully functional now. Looks the part. And what are our stack sizes? Oh, look at that. I haven't done any of the risers yet. 500. Okay. Okay, and there's 48 slots. So 24,000 per stack. So one stack should be enough copper powder. So I don't need to do more than this. This is plenty. Matter of fact, I'm going to reduce it a little. Guess I'm doing that. I think it'll still work. Yeah.
Just get back to work.
Roger that. Taking some battle damage just from flying around.
Yes, yes, well done.
Just doing some package cleanup here.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
Okay, we've got that. Just filling those up a little bit. All right, 6 more coupons. All right, we got that done. We're in good shape there. It's not at that booth, it's at this one. There are no alternates to the alien DNA capsule. taking a look at a few of the things here. Is there anything special in today? I was like looking just for little surprises. Seeing if there's anything special in here for Fixmas. I think on the next stream, what we'll do is we'll plan to, and I'll start figuring out my design for it being being as efficient as possible. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build out all of the things that I'm going to need to start to produce the supplies for the Phase 4 parts. So specifically, the first one we got to focus on is just getting the, where did it go here? Cooling system that's used in a lot of the parts. So we'll need to get that production going, which means we'll need the heat sinks. Most of this other stuff we already have an overabundance of, right? Heat sinks, I could be doing this up at the aluminum stop plus with copper rolls, or doing it with aluminum with the aluminum casings and the rubber. So we'll need heat sinks to cooling systems. That's the first one. The next one we're going to need is, we'll go in the order here from left to right. Okay. Supercomputer production, which I think I have that going somewhere. I just have to check. There's a bunch of alternates, which is nice. Gives me options. But adaptive control units, I've built them in the past. I don't think I have. I think I did it as a one-off on a manufacturer and then changed it over to something else. So we'll have to do that. And in order to do that, we've got all the rest of the pieces getting produced somewhere. Supercomputers, like I said, I think I already talked about that one. That one we're going to need to go through and do, but I think we've got it somewhere. We've got what we need for magnetic field generator, so that should be pretty simple. We've got electromagnetic control rods being produced, and we have an overabundance of versatile frameworks. And then finally, the last thing that I need to produce is the thermal propulsion rockets. Now, all of these are one-offs. You don't use them for anything else. It's just for, at least at this point in time, it's just for completing Phase 4. So that's good. Well, at least for this one and a couple of the others. Cooling systems. Nope, that's not one of them. The electromagnetic field generator, so far it's not used in anything else. It could be in Phase 9 or in level 9. Same thing with the assembly director system, and also the same thing with the nuclear pasta. None of those are used. But going back here to this last one, the thermal propulsion rocket, modular engine, I don't have those getting made right now, so I'll need to get those in production, and turbo motor I'll need to get in production. So I'm going to have to go through and just kind of carefully plot that out to be as efficient and quick and efficient as possible to kind of lay this all out. Might be me sitting down with some graph paper and kind of planning it out with some numbers, but overall, I think it'll be good shape. So that'll be what we'll start to work on the next stream on Thursday. I don't know that I'll have any updates on the Stream Desk by then, but I'll keep you posted if I do. In the meantime, this is just about done. I'm going to see if there's any more presents that have been falling. Quite a few up there. So we're going to go pick those up. And then we'll head over and drop them off over at the storage. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of map it out. So as soon as I start picking it up, it doesn't start auto generating other ones. And then all of a sudden it keeps getting more and more dispersed. I'm going to clean and run to get this done as fast as possible.
This is ridiculous.
So the minimum number spawn as possible.
Just get back to work. I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere. Do we need that?
Yeah, see, so they start respawning and dropping, and you don't want them to continue to arc out. I think that's part of the idea or part of the design of it is that, you know, they cluster them at first, but then as soon as you start getting them, they start getting wider and wider dispersion and spreading out. But if you play it right, you can keep them all together and collect lots and lots and lots of packages really fast.
Yes, yes, well done. Yes, yes, well done.
Okay, so that got me going. Only one spawned way up there. We're not going to worry about that. Now we're going to fly over here. Oh, one just spawned here. We'll grab it before it even lands. Hopefully. Carry on our way. There we have it. I'm doing stacks of 1,000 right now. It makes it easier for quick counting. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,020. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 691 plus the stockpiled 100 there. So 791 plus what's already in the dimensional depot. 500. So 1191. Or is it 791? 791. Yeah, so 1291. Okay. Then the next one we have is the candy canes. Candy canes, we have 500 in the dimensional plus 100 here. 600. 7, 8, 9, 1,022. And 2,500 fixed tree branches plus 500 in the dimensional depot. Oof. A lot. So 3,000. 3596. So see, now they're all going to start to be in a radius right around here. So if you stop moving and keep yourself centralized, they'll come to you.
Yes, yes.
If I were to stand here in position for a while, I would have 10 or 15 packages within a real quick loop around. But anyway, that is not what we're going to worry about right now. We're going to head back over, drop a few things off, and carry on. It looks as though our fuel situation over here has been resolved. Yeah, they're all full again. It was running low, and that was because it was running into an issue of the byproduct getting log jammed. So you always got to keep an eye on that. Over here, our turbo fuel is full up. Our rocket fuel is, well, that rocket fuel is full up. This one here is also full up as well. So everything is humming along. So it's a beautiful thing. And we've finished collecting all those things. We're going to come over here and land it. Drop off those. Go here and find out the hard drive. Insulated crystal oscillator. I guess there could be a use for that. Just keep chewing away at some of these. Hard drives, scan the next one. And that's going to do it for tonight, folks. That's all she wrote. I appreciate all of you. Been doing some nice work here. We'll pick up on Thursday. And really gonna continue to do some nice fun stuff here. So pick up the candy cane, leave our little ornament there on the side of our tool, and call it an evening. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I know there's a lot of content out there for those that did watch. I appreciate you taking the time to watch mine. I am Creative Constructs, and I will see you on the next creation. Have a great evening.